The US government has changed the rules for H-1B visas again. But before I tell you what the new rules will mean if you wish to apply for the H-1B visas, let me explain to you about the H-1B Work Visa System and how it affects a visa application. In 1952, the US started increasing its presence in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. So they wanted high quality workers from across the world at reasonable costs. And that's when they introduced the H-1B Work Visa System. Out of all kinds of visas, H-1B visa is the most popular one because it gives better wage chances. Arrival of the internet in developing countries like India, China and Pakistan pushed a large number of students into studying computer science, technology, engineering and mathematics called STEM. But lack of job opportunities in these countries meant that STEM graduates were happy to work in the US at low cost. This was a win-win situation for both the students and the employers in the United States. And this is how the H-1 work visa system has become so popular. It has also been criticized for sending low-cost workers to the US, and this has also resulted in brain drain. And there have been several changes in the rules from time to time. For example, earlier visas were given on the lottery basis, which means officials used to tag each received visa petition or application with a number and then use a computer generated random selection process to accept the limited number of visa petitions. That's how the lottery system used to work earlier. But now rules have changed. More deserving candidates with more skill sets will get the visas from the administration solely on the basis of merits and higher salary. At present, the US administration gives 85,000 H-1B work permits, and out of these, around 65,000 visas are given to workers with expertise in the field of work. Rest of the visas go to foreign workers who have higher education degrees from US colleges. Every employer who hires workers on an H-1B visa has to register all the details on behalf of the employee. The registration form contains details like type of work, wage being offered to the employee, level of education, etc. So what are H-1B visas and new wage-based rules that can directly affect you if you want to work in the US? The US administration has once again changed the H-1B visa norms. The government has changed the rules to give priority to only the higher wages and skills to select the deserving candidates. Earlier, a lottery system of work was followed to give visas. What that means is that your application was accepted on the basis of your higher salary and skills on the first come first serve basis, and then those applications were processed through a computer generated random selection process. Then if your application was accepted in that random selection process by any chance, only then the officials would offer you the H-1B visas. But now that will not be the case anymore. Now you are more likely to get H-1B visa only if your salary is higher than your peers and colleagues. New rules simply mean that you will get your visa if your salary is higher without any lottery system or random selection process that was in place earlier. So what is the new wage-based H-1B work visa regime and rules? New rules will give priority in selection of visas to those applicants whose preferred wage equals or exceeds the current level in that area of employment in the United States. But wait, what is the preferred wage? The preferred wage is that wage or salary that the employer wishes to pay the beneficiary or the employee. The government will apply the new rule to both 65,000 regular visas and the 20,000 advanced degree exemption visas. The administration will put emphasis on the skill set that any worker will bring in the country. And the authorities will cross-check if workers with the same skill sets are available at the same cost in the United States before offering visas to outsiders. But it is not possible to evaluate the skill set of all the applicants for the H-1B work visa regime. That's why the government will see the salaries of such candidates and then decide who is more deserving candidate. The simple logic is your higher wages will mean that you have more skill sets and that you deserve H-1B visas more than any other candidates with less paycheck.